Okay, so today I'm going to talk about Catching Fire. It's personally one of my favorite books that I've read out of any series or any type of book that I've read in the past. It's just like everything that Suzanne Collins is talking about is just like so relevant, not in the sense of what is actually going on, but all the symbols and the meaning behind everything and everything that the emotions that Katniss is going through is something I can relate to. On a personal level, and I really connected with it, and it means so much to me that it's just like one of my favorite things to read. I could read it over and over again. Every chapter, it seems to like something new is going on, so you're never just sitting there bored like trying to get to the next chapter just to finish the book. This book is so action packed that there's like a new thing going on every chapter. And what I liked about this book better than the first one, The Hunger Games, there's more characters to relate to talk about, and just to get to know. The first book was just kind of the introduction of who Katniss was and what the story base was. But this book, there are so many different characters that it's awesome. Like, I just love it so much that I can't find a better book than this one. The Hunger Games is really good, and I love that book too, but for me, it was Catching Fire. And I'm in the middle of reading Mockingjay, and I'm not too sure if I like it as much as the other two, but I mean, it is the final book, so I'm not sure what else could be surprising. I hope I like the ending, but I've heard it's kind of disappointing, but we'll see. So pretty much I just want to talk about what goes on and the fact of who I think is better for Katniss. Personally, I think Peeta is a better choice for Katniss, only because Gale doesn't seem like he knows really what he wants, and he's like not emotional whatsoever, very cold, not cold-hearted, but just standoffish, to where he doesn't really talk that much about what's going on in his life. And I feel like she needs that. She needs someone that she can rely on, not just for hunting and not just for security of being safe, but I mean security for her emotions and everything that she's going through, because Peeta seems to relate to her, not only just because he's emotional, and I mean, when I say emotional, I don't mean like, oh, he's gonna cry over everything. I mean, like, he can get in touch with you and sink in with your feelings, and it's not awkward. Like, he's not pretending to feel what you feel. He comes off as he really does feel what Katniss feels. And another thing that's great about Peeta is he was in the games with her. Gale was not. Gale doesn't know what she went through. Gale doesn't know anything. He saw what happened on TV, the interviews, but he doesn't understand, not like Peeta does. Peeta's been by her side since the Reaping in the first book. And to me, like, this book really tells you why everything happens and the meaning behind the pin and who it originated from, and it kind of gives you more of a background story on Haymitch, which I enjoyed. And it was just like, I don't know, I really, really, truly enjoyed it, and I hope everybody who either has read it or hasn't read it enjoys it as much as I do. The whole series it's a great series to read. There's never a dull moment in them, and I'm very excited for the movie. But once you read the second book, I think you'll understand why I'm kind of upset about the movie coming out, and how I'm kind of actually I'm upset that Madge isn't in it. Like, she's very important in this book, and to carry on the first movie to the second movie, I feel like she needed to be in it. Maybe they'll tie in something, or maybe they just took that part out. They felt it wasn't as important as I did, or maybe they just brought something else into the picture and kind of twisted it from the book. But I hope something does tie Madge in to the movie, because I felt it was important, and I hope everybody else felt it was as important as I did. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and how much I love the books. But if you want someone to talk to about it, or if you have any questions, or if you have any different opinions that I'd really like to know, I love hearing from you guys, and I love knowing that you enjoy these videos, even kind of pointless, but oh well. But I love them. But you can email me, and my email is onto the side or down below. And then I also have a movie and book blog that you can go to and check that out. Or you could add me on Facebook and we could talk about it there. I'm also on Twitter at Hannibal Lecter. And that's also on the side, and I'll put all my information below. Have a good night. Bye.